For more than a year, Denver 7 Investigates has exposed the dangers of domestic violence and the failures of law enforcement.
And tonight, a rare opportunity to see inside the mind of a murderer. Richard Lockett killed his wife, Kirsten. He'll spend the rest of his life in prison for that murder in Castle Rock 2 years ago.
And tonight, he sat down only with us for an in-depth 85-minute interview with Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski. And Tony, lots of controversy surrounding this interview.
And let's be perfectly clear here with a lot of emphasis. This is not about making a hero out of Rick Lockett for an unexplainable death of his wife, Kirsten. This interview has one purpose: allowing our community and our cops to better understand the dangers of domestic violence. Many times, these sad stories end in a murder-suicide. But tonight, the rare opportunity to learn from a killer and maybe prevent another Rick Lockett. How hard is this right now?
Awful hard to relive it.
Hard to relive what happened in a closet inside this house in Castle Rock. July 18th, 2015. A day, an hour, and a decision that ended Kirsten Lockett's life. There was a time when you said, "I'm just not going to do this interview."
Yes, sir. I have nothing to gain by this interview. It's not going to shorten my life sentence. It's not going to mean I'm going to walk out of here. I mean, I'm going to be carried out of prison in a box.
What do you say to people who think you're a murderer, think you're a monster?
I think they'd have to be in my shoes to understand, what exactly happened.
He's now in prison for the brutal murder. Pictures too graphic to show you. The final chapter in a bad book on domestic violence. At one time, you loved Kirsten.
Yes, sir.
What changed?
I still loved her.
The pictures look like any couple and any family, but Richard and Kirsten Lockett's relationship unraveled violently. She filed a restraining order keeping him away from the kids. Police say he later kidnapped her, attacked her, and then went on the run.
Is in possession of a small handgun and is potentially homicidal and suicidal.
While police tried to find Richard, Kirsten and her 5 kids were hiding in her brother's Castle Rock home. Richard found the house and spent the night outside a window. I want to go to that night, that morning of the murder.
Yes, sir.
What's your recollection? Can you take me through?
I just, overwhelming desire to die. I was in a lot of pain. So I laid there and watched my kids all night.
What was going through your mind?
Not much. Just wanted to die.
Did you go there to take your life?
Yes, sir.
Did you go there planning to take your wife's life?
No, sir. I thought my spirit would stay with my kids if I killed myself there and I could stay with them.
For some people, hearing what you just said the first time, they would say that is sick. They would say it's selfish because your kids had to experience what happened.
Absolutely. One, I didn't do it in front of my kids. I know that's probably no...
It's the same house, though.
Yes, sir, it is.
They will remember...
Yes, sir.
That drama forever.
Yes, sir, they will.
Regrettable?
Absolutely. But once again, it's not like sitting here now, it would seem insane to do something like that.
Police say Richard broke through the back window, sending glass onto the bed where Kirsten and the kids were sleeping. Minutes later, behind a locked door, Richard and Kirsten were in a closet.
I remember talking to Kirsten. I turned my back so she didn't see me stab myself, and stabbed myself both sides of my neck. I remember seeing the blood pour out all over her pant leg.
Do you think you took your wife's life?
No.
You don't?
No. They asked me if I blacked out. I don't think I blacked out. I think I lost a lot of blood and passed out. My guess is she picked up the knife and stabbed herself.
You realize that's not going to sit well with a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Help people understand why you take a guilty plea for the worst possible punishment you can receive, life in prison without parole.
Because I'm guilty of that charge.
That's right. During our nearly 90-minute interview, Richard Lockett never admitted to killing his wife. He would only say his actions ultimately contributed to the end of Kirsten's life, leaving her kids without a mother.
Is there anything you want to say to them?
I'm sorry. And I love them. I wish I was stronger.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tony. He hardly seems remorseful to me. I mean, here he killed his wife. He still denies it. By the way, everybody, we do have the National Domestic Violence Hotline number there on the bottom of the screen in case you need it. So, I mean, why do this? Why give him this platform?
Well, and people have asked that question, and it's a very fair question, and this is about learning from what happened. Rick Lockett said he did the interview with us because he had nothing to gain from it. He's not getting out of prison any time or any earlier than he never going to get out of prison, actually. But bottom line is he did this because he wants to make sure people can identify these issues, maybe somehow, and that's why we're doing this story, to prevent other Rick Locketts out there. Maybe somebody's married to a Rick Lockett and doesn't realize it. Maybe people at home can see the kinds of things that he said that make you realize this is a problem, not only in our state, but in our country. And one of the issues here, and people are asking, how much did he tell the truth? We're looking at that. We talked to the DA that was going to prosecute this case, and he put into perspective what was truth and what was not truth. You'll hear from him right now.
It cheapens and degrades Kirsten's life and her death when he lies about it, and that can't be left to stand.
Can't be left to stand. Tomorrow night, we talked to Mr. Gallo. We talked to two experts, criminal psychologists. They analyze what he said. They get inside that, exactly what you were talking about here, Ann. He didn't tell the truth on everything. When he said that he didn't take her life, the evidence doesn't show that.
All right. Looking forward to that. Thank you, Tony.